Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to week 5 of distance learning. Today's assignment is going to be a two-part assignment, so I'm going to be going through that with you guys today. For your section today, you're going to be analyzing 2 PSA posters. Remember, we talked about public service announcements last week. Make sure that you're answering all of the questions for each section and studying the vocab on the Quizlet link. Some of this vocab is going to be new for you guys, so it's going to be important to look at these new vocab terms so you kind of know what your assignment is asking you. So let's go through the assignment together. All right, so directions for Monday, that's today. You're going to be spending 5 minutes reviewing the terms for this unit. Let's go through those very quickly together. All right. So we are going to be looking at what is the purpose of a PSA. The purpose of a public service announcement is a message raising awareness of or changing public attitudes towards behavior of a social issue. So you're going to be looking at how are they trying to change your thoughts on a social issue. We talked about this last week on what is a public service announcement. A public service announcement is aired free of charge because the ads promote nonprofit organizations. You're also going to be looking at multimedia, meaning different types of media. This can include text, video, sound, graphics, and animations. Also posters, which we'll be looking at today, websites, slideshows, and there's so many more. But multimedia, the main thing you need to know is that it's different types of media. Media in general is just the various methods for communicating information. We're also going to be looking at slogans. Slogans are the catchy phrase or words that identify a product or a company. So an example of this would be like for Nike. Nike's slogan is "Just Do It." Okay, so that's their catchy phrase. Be looking for those on your posters for today's assignment. Visuals are the picture elements that are placed into an advertisement or a public service announcement. Images, the representation of the form of a person or object, such as a painting or a photograph. Audience, one's listener or readership, so who are they creating this public service announcement for? The call to action, this is going to be one of the most important words that you guys understand, is that all public service announcements are urging people to action or to promote change. If you can remember back to our model video that we looked at last week, the I Am Enough video is urging you to spread kindness through your words. So all public service announcements are going to have a call to action. Make sure that you're kind of keeping note of that word. Sponsor, we talked briefly about this last week as well. This is a person or group who provides resources and support for the project or program enabling success. The campaign is a series of actions or methods intended to accomplish a goal. Text style. This is going to be used in today's assignment, so this will also be important. Creative letters or words used to attract attention in a public service announcement. So is the poster using bold, italicized, a fill color, a stroke color, a shadow, small caps? All of these are going to be their text style. How are they trying to get their message across? And then the last word is a multimedia campaign. This allows members of its audience to connect with one another and gain new members, generating a powerful sense of community about a product or idea. So once again, you guys, make sure you're spending a few minutes to re-look over these words and maybe play the gravity game that goes along with this Quizlet. Those are always awesome, or the test. Those are also a good practice tool. These are going to be our terms for this half of the unit, so make sure that you're checking those out. Let's go back to our assignment and kind of see what else we have going on for today. For today, we are going to be analyzing the 2 posters and completing the sentences to answer, analyzing the 2 posters and use complete sentences to answer all questions 1, 2, and 3. So let's look at our posters together really quickly. It looks like one is saying, please don't text and drive. And what's unique about this is that they're using text language, so that's kind of cool. And then we are looking at plant a billion trees, and the T is like a sapling, like a little tree. So that's very cool as well. So let's look at the first question together. Each of these posters is a part of a public service campaign and is intended to be a call to action to make a difference. What is the purpose of each poster? And what is the call to action for each poster? So since there are two questions presented, you are going to be writing 2 sentences for each poster. So be thinking about what the purpose of each of these posters are and what is the call to action. What are they asking you to do? What do they want to happen? Okay, so make sure you're answering those in complete sentences for full credit. Let's look at number 2. Each poster has a slogan. Define the word slogan. That should be pretty easy because that's in your Quizlet. Identify the slogan in each poster and explain how the slogan promotes the call to action. So that has 2 parts. So you are not only identifying what the slogan is, but you are explaining how this slogan helps to promote their cause. So how is this slogan helping them to promote their call to action? All right, so that will be going in these boxes right here. Make sure you are answering these questions fully for full credit. All right. Number 3, each poster has an image or a visual. How effective are the images or visuals in the call to action? So that's saying like how successful are they? Like how much do they get their point across? That's what effective means in this situation. Explain and be specific about the image. So I'm expecting you to explain your answer on how these images are helping to show their call to action and how effective they are. If they're not effective, tell me that. Okay? If they are not successful in this, tell me that. But make sure that you're explaining your answer and being specific about each image, okay? And then for Wednesday, I'm going to go through this very briefly because I will probably be posting another video for you as well about what you need to be doing for Wednesday. But while I'm here, number 4 for Wednesday, posters are not meant to have paragraphs of information. If someone wants to find out more about a public service campaign, it is a good idea to go to the organization's website and look at each website and take notes on the chart. Okay, so you're going to be clicking on each of these links. And let's check out the first one here. We're going to be clicking on these links and we're going to be checking out their website. So it looks like this website is a Don't Text and Drive website by Brooke Richardson. And we are going to be kind of looking through this and we are going to answer the questions that are presented within our chart. So you're going to be looking at each website and looking for the purpose. Why are they posting this on their website? What is their call to action? What do they want to happen? Okay. What's their slogan? Their catchy phrase, like Nike's Just Do It. What are their images and visuals? What is their text style? So how are they using text like bold, italicize, capital letters, all of those things to get their point across? And then any other important information. So this is going to be where you are going to take the majority of just notes on what you think about the website. Okay, so let's look at the other website too, just so that you guys can see both websites do work. So the links are live. Okay. In this one, it's coming from the Nature Conservatory. And the first thing I'm noticing right now is the Earth Day 2020, which we just had Earth Day last week, I believe. So that's awesome. We're going to be looking through their website and doing the exact same thing as we did for the Don't Text and Drive website. Okay, so you can peruse that on Wednesday and answer all of these questions for me. And then for our last and final question, we are going to be looking at number 5. After analyzing the 2 websites, which campaign or which site do you think is the most effective or successful and why? Compare and contrast the 2 websites in a well-written paragraph. When we are looking at comparing and contrasting, we know we are looking for similarities and how they are different. Sorry, guys. Looking at how they are the same and how they are different. So you are going to be talking about these similarities and differences in a well-written paragraph. That means I'm looking for 5 to 8 sentences for full credit. Make sure you have a topic sentence, details from the website, this is why you're filling out the chart, and a concluding sentence to wrap up your thoughts. Use some of your notes to explain your viewpoint and revise and look at this. Make sure you are spell checking for the little red squigglies underneath and doing a grammar check for the blue squigglies that might appear underneath. Revise and edit before submitting. And this will be your assignment for Wednesday. That's all you will be completing. So once again, I probably will be posting another video just going in even more depth for Wednesday. But I just wanted to kind of go through the entire assignment just so that you are not super overwhelmed or anything when you see so much for one day. It's split into 2. So make sure you are remembering to not complete all of it on Monday. I only want you guys to spend your allotted 30 minutes working on ELA homework for each day. All right. Other than that, you guys, if you have any other questions for me, I will be available tomorrow, or on Tuesday, I'm sorry. I'll be available on Tuesday if you have any questions. And I'm usually pretty quick about getting back to you guys via email and private comments. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please make sure you are reaching out to me. And have a wonderful day, you guys. And I hope you enjoy these because this is kind of a cool assignment. Okay? Have a good day.